Dr. Steigen. Study hard, learn healthy.
Hi, my name is Rabbi Shlomo Ben Ze'ev, the inventor of the Stander 1.0. And in today's video, I want to show you how to use the Stander 1.0 together with your laptop. This is a introduction to a future version, which God willing will be available not in the not too distant future. A different, not a version, but different colors that will be available. And I want to show you how to use it. So here it is. You bring it with you wherever you want to go. Whether it is you want to take it to work, you want to go to the Beit HaMidrash, you want to use it at home, you take it, you place it on a flat surface so that it has the maximum amount of base to keep it steady. And now you want to use it together with the laptop. So what are you going to do? So first of all, you're going to, obviously if you're sitting, you're going to want to use a height which is eye level for you. So I found that for me, you don't need to raise it up that high when you're using it in the sitting position. What you're going to want to do is as follows. First of all, you raise the reading platform just a little bit to make it easier to manipulate. One hand you place on top of the carry handle, and then you're going to pick it up a little bit. Now, I find that for me, a height like this is perfect. It will keep the screen at a perfect eye level so I can sit and I can look at it with a straight back and neck and not have to look down at my screen, which puts a lot of pressure on the lower part of your neck. I'm going to want to use it in this way so that I can use it touch typing as well. Now, when I place it like this, obviously my suggestion is never to do any manipulation with your laptop on the Stander, because there's always the possibility that something goes wrong and it will cause it to fall off and break. That you don't want to do. So first put the Stander in the position that you want, and only afterwards you put your laptop on it. Now here I put it at this position. The page holders here, although you can use them in order to give a little bit more support to your laptop, you can put the laptop in. Let me show you this. You can put the laptop in and use the page holders to give it a little support, but if you're a touch typer like myself, many times that bothers you when you're typing. So if you want to do this, that's perfectly fine. If you don't, what you're going to do is you're going to fold them underneath the stand. They're out of the way, they won't bother you. Now, you can use the stand in lower degrees than the one I just showed you, but I found that for maximizing usage, meaning that I first of all see the screen at my eye level, and as a touch typer like myself, I've discovered that at an angle is always preferable. So I put my laptop on the stand. I can use it like this. However, understand that you're putting more weight towards the end of the board. And when you put more weight towards the end of the board, there's always the possibility that it will fold out. So you do need to be careful with that. I personally like using it at a roughly 45-degree angle. That way I can do my touch typing without any problems whatsoever. I get my feedback. I can put even some weight on this position because the laptop itself isn't that heavy. Most laptops today are 3.3 pounds, for which this was designed to work perfectly. And therefore, I have no problem whatsoever in touch typing and using my laptop as I want. I find that it's comfortable to use with an optical mouse. I personally am not a big fan of the touch pads. So an optical mouse is great for me. Another possibility is if you don't like that, you can certainly place your laptop in front of you if you want to get a Bluetooth keyboard and type while looking at your computer at eye level. Now, obviously, the significance of the stand is not just to use it in sitting position, because as I've said in previous videos, blessed memory teaches, and modern science backs it up, that sitting too long is not good for you, and standing too long is not good for you. The tremendous advantage that the Stander gives is that you can use it both sitting and standing and take it where you need. So, if that's the case, again, I'm not going to do the manipulation with my laptop on because I don't want anything to happen to it. I'm now going to change it to the standing position. So what do I do? Assuming you arrive and you want to use it immediately in a standing position, you're going to raise the platform, the reading platform, a little bit. With your other hand, you're going to put your hand on the base in order to make sure that you're not overly putting stress on your shoulder. You lock your arm and shoulder together and pick up with your body. Because if you try picking up with your arm, you can do it, but you're going to put undue stress on your shoulder. So therefore I don't suggest it. And I even wrote this in the instructions. You lock your arm and your shoulder together, and then you raise it up to the height that you need. Now, obviously, to give maximum support, you're going to want that the legs be as straight as possible, but that doesn't have to be, again, because we're dealing with something which doesn't have a lot of weight to it, and therefore it's quite easy to use it even at a higher height. It doesn't need to be quite as straight. Let me show you what I mean. Here, you can even use it at this level. I place my laptop and open it up, and here I am standing and using my laptop while touch typing with no problem whatsoever. Obviously, again, if you put too much weight in any one direction, it will fall. The center of balance needs to be balanced over the legs. The legs need to be roughly create a straight line together with the base, and that's what's going to give you the support that you need at the height that you need. If you try and lean it too far to backwards, it's going to fall because it won't be able to give you the support. I'm putting weight on it, and the weight is going to push it down over here. Again, I don't want to do manipulation while I have the laptop on. If I would like to put it in a position where the weight is too forward, right? This would be fine, but if I put it even more forward, again, I'm going to be putting weight on it, and it's going to push down on the system. It's going to push it out. So therefore, these are the points that need to be addressed when you're using the stander. For me, again, I'm 5'11", and that's 180 centimeters. For me, the best usage of it is going to be at its full extension, and that way I can raise it up to a height where the screen is again at eye level, and I'm going to be using it together with touch typing. I'm going to be using it together with my touch typing in order to get the maximum effect. Again, here I'm putting it at a little bit of an angle, because if it's too straight, then any weight I put on it is going to be pushing the laptop outside. I don't want that. I'm going to put it at a slight angle towards me. I'm going to angle this at an angle that I feel comfortable typing at, and that way I can use it with no problems, even while I'm standing. I hope that this video has been informative. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments below. And of course, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you enjoy using your Stander 1.0.